lot of time at her home, Kissimmee, and then we started coming up here back when there was really not much here. My son was about a year old when we came here for the first time. And Virginia became very important to him. She was like his adopted grandmother. And several times he stayed here by himself. A few times we lived here together. Always bouncing around between here and Florida. But Virginia will always be very precious in my life because she was just such a good person.
She was not only my best friend, she was my spiritual teacher. And she taught me a lot, and I already had some when I got here, but she gave me much more. And I believe everyone that she came in contact, she gave something of herself. And I know that we'll always have that part of her with us. I believe she's here with us now, in spirit, and will always be an angel. This was her dream, her vision. Her dedication, her life, was to build a model for man to live in peace and harmony. She said when she awoken in the spirit world, she would go to the team of angels and she would say, "I'm here. What can I do for you? What can I do?" And that's what she was looking forward to the last years. She felt like she had done all she could do here.
Bringing my family here to Four Winds Village was over 13 years ago. We came for the first time. We were introduced to Virginia. And it wasn't long before we found out what a kind, peaceful, and loving person that she was. She welcomed us in such a warm way, which is the way she was all the time. She had such a sweet spirit. Virginia was always focused on the Great Spirit, Jehovah, and things of the spiritual world. And I enjoyed listening to her talk of her mission and goals with Four Winds, and reading out of her book that she wrote, The Messenger. I know that my family would join me in saying that it is our goal and mission to keep those dreams alive, to make those dreams more of a reality each passing day. Virginia will sorely be missed by our family, but her legacy will live on to benefit many in years to come. I have faith in that.
Miss Virginia, I want to thank you for the time that we spent here on the corporeal world. You have given me so much spiritual knowledge and wisdom and insight into the great understanding of the Great Spirit and the angels and the true heart of connection with all of life. Now you are part of a spiritual world that we've talked about together. Thank you for your gift of kindness, your spiritual prowess, and I am looking forward to continuing the teaching of the wisdom and the great strength. Love, that's my note to her in my letter. Though the way seems weary, though the days seem long, walk now with the angels. Listen to their song.
And the offer I'm going to give of this taken me a lot harder than I thought it would. My aunt was special to me. She had a lot of hopes and a lot of wonderful things that she did in her life. And I learned a lot from her faults and from her goodness, her kindness, and the kindness she gave people. She was taken advantage of many times, which hurts me deeply. And all I hope is that her legacy lives on and it continues that way. She tried so hard to do the right thing all the time. Wasn't easy. She was a human being. And I'm sure when I'm gone, there will be the same thing said, that I did do what I should do. We're human beings, but we will live on. And her spirit will always live through me. My mother would love to be here, to hear and see her, and see her spirit, and she would love to see how many people cared for her.
Virginia's mother and my grandfather were brother and sister. And Virginia, I thought about Virginia all day today because the wind blew all day long. And I just knew this was a day for her. And every time the wind blew, she was there and she'll be there. She was all about heart. She shared her dreams, her hopes with us, her fears, and we learned so much from her. And I just found a little poem, and I just want to read it. I did not die. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn's rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry, I am not there, I did not die.
It doesn't matter about mistakes per se, because everyone makes mistakes. And that's the way creation is. The Creator made us to end darkness, to move to the light. And we do that by learning from others who are going forward, but also from our own mistakes. Of each candle flame is like the glow in our hearts of love for her.
So when did you actually come up with the name? Like, how long?
Well, he came up with that name, and how does that sound? And I said, it's perfect. I knew right away as soon as he said the words. It's the 4 directions. It's universal.